Yesterday, the social media embargo lifted for Aquaman social media reviews. That's where usually on Twitter, people will put these, between 0 and like 280 words or characters, they will say how they feel about the movie. And pretty much all of them that I saw had good things to say about it. I mean, some said there were flaws or whatever, but it was still overall a good movie. And then others said it was just spectacular great. And I think this is all good stuff as a DC fan and an Aquaman fan who hoped that the movie would do well. But it did give me flashbacks to November 2017 when Justice League came out. They lifted that social media embargo, and most of those reviews, on Twitter were positive. Or said that it was fun. And then when the actual reviews came out on people's websites, the full reviews and YouTube, and the movie came out, they tore this movie to shreds. So I'm hoping that it's not going to be the same situation with Aquaman, where the tweets lead you to believe that the critics like the movie, and then when they give you their actual fleshed out reviews, like on their blogs and stuff, they say, "Oh, this movie's terrible," and it gets a really low Rotten Tomato score, which is what I felt happened with Justice League. But so I'm apprehensive. I'm wary. I want to believe in this stuff, but I'm not sure. I have a wait and see attitude. I know ultimately I'm the only critic who matters. Did I enjoy the movie? But I do want these movies to do well, so I'm a little bit worried. But let's read some of them. Multiple websites have collected a lot of these tweets. Right now I'm on Collider. Here's the first one from Andrew Dice. Aquaman is a breathtakingly beautiful, weird, badass, fun idea of a modern superhero fantasy anime and makes zero apologies. Second half's one cheer/laugh after another. Imagine 80s Schwarzenegger starring in Hideo Kojima's Avatar, and you're most of the way there. Brandon Davis. Aquaman is great. James Wan made a really unique superhero origin film, often crossing into fantasy epic territory, but grounded in family and discovery. The world is visually incredible. Jason Momoa as Arthur Curry is a total badass. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II and Patrick Wilson stand out. They play, of course, Black Manta and Ocean Master, respectively. Sean Gerber. Aquaman is an epic fantasy adventure on the high seas. It's packed with thrilling action in a dazzling underwater world like nothing I've ever seen in superhero movies or anywhere else. I had a total blast watching this movie, and so will you. See it on the biggest screen you can. German Lucier. I've seen this guy on Twitter before, but I never know how to say his last name. Or Germain. Whatever. Aquaman is a big, fun, wild ride. It's unabashedly melodramatic and over the top with the largest, most ambitious sense of scale imaginable. Parts of it are kind of bad, but they are not the majority and, oddly, still fit in with the cartoony tone. Second best DCU movie. Yeah! What's the first best, Wonder Woman or The Dark Knight, in this guy's opinion? He doesn't say. But I guess he doesn't need to. Paul Shirley. Short and sweet reaction to Aquaman is that I loved it. It's a comic book movie through and through, with great action, iconic moments, and visual spectacle to spare. Momoa makes the character his own, and Wan honors the traditional aspects, but elevates it to the modern era. It's a blast. Sam Clements. Aquaman is Avatar meets Jupiter Ascending with hints of The Lord of the Rings, Indiana Jones, and a AAA video game. There's also an octopus who plays the drum. I loved it. Peter Sciretta. Aquaman is better than expected. Feels like a Marvel Phase 1 movie in a good way. It's at its best when it's having fun and not taking itself too seriously. Black Manta is a great villain that comic book fans will love. Some truly spectacular one-shots and good action. Tom Jorgensen. Aquaman is the best DC movie since The Dark Knight. Creepy Puppet, or James Wan, that's his Twitter handle, delivers a swashbuckling epic full of big emotion, gorgeous undersea visuals, exciting action, and lots of laughs. WB should be handing the DCEU reins to James Wan. He's proven he can, right the ship. Jenna Bush. Aquaman was an absolute blast, from the charm of Momoa's Arthur Curry to the spectacular visuals to the fun that it was clear that everyone was having. It was exactly what I was hoping for, and I can't wait to see it again. I'll give you more details when I'm allowed. Terry Schwartz. Julie Andrews voices a giant kraken, which I referenced in my last Aquaman video, in Aquaman, and if that's not the best endorsement I can give for this movie, then don't know what is. Dorian Parks, I loved Aquaman. It's definitely one of the best DC Universe movies thus far. It's a fun underwater fantasy, sci-fi adventure everyone will enjoy. James Wan did a great job of bringing the first Aquaman movie to life. Spencer Perry, Aquaman is like an 80s cartoon. I love 80s cartoons, so I love hearing that. With all of the fun and the problems that come with that. Uh-oh. A good adventure movie that acknowledges exactly what it is from the start, which is a meal made mostly entirely of ham. I'm not sure that one was good. Carly Lane. So I really enjoyed Aquaman. James Wan has made an unapologetically bold superhero flick, mixing adventure and fantasy elements with stunning visual elements. A terrific lead in Jason Momoa, who's clearly having the time of his life, and a great heroine in Amber Heard's Mera. That's actually the first mention of Mera I've seen in this round of tweets. But I'm sure she's great. And, these are only some of the many tweets out there. Now, there are others, but I'm not going to read all those because this video would be like an hour long or something. But anyways, I think, the general consensus, I'm sure if you can tell from all those, is that these people liked, or they seem to like Aquaman and think it's a good movie. Now, I say it may seem obvious, but like I was saying, it seems because they also seem to like Justice League too, and then look what happened. So, I am cautiously optimistic that Aquaman will get, like a good rating on Metacritic and Rotten Tomatoes and stuff. Because I want it to succeed and I want the DC movie universe to succeed. So, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Like, of course, I'll do my own review. I'm seeing the movie December 15th through the Amazon Prime deal they offered. So, of course, I'll do my review around then. So, I will always be able to be my own judge. But, of course, I want these movies to succeed. So they need more than just me to like them. But what do you think? How do you feel about these social media reviews? Do you trust them? Or do you think it'll be a Justice League situation all over again? Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.